Okay guys, more Helldivers news for your faces this morning, as we've got to talk about quite a lot. We've got the major order and the movements towards that one. We've managed to get some rumours of flying bugs and then had the rumours squashed within a 24-hour period. We're going to dive on into that very soon. We're also going to talk about how the most recent patch has affected spawn rates and a very cool piece of kit that you guys would have wanted with your mechs. With that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Control Freak, the #1 in controller gaming aiming. That's right, we made it rhyme, but not only that, you guys can catch a 12% discount if you use code CloudPlays at checkout via the link in the description. With that being said, let's dive on into the news at hand inside of Helldivers today. So starting off, we have got the major order, which is currently tacked at no boxes ticked, which is baffling. We managed to figure out how to finish off planets in such as a day. We've been given 4 planets over the case of 7 days. And we need to install the progress for the TCS across all 4 planets of Turing, Meridia, Fenrir 3, and Errata Prime. And we are making no moves at all. A little bit weird, a little bit strange, not too sure what's going on here. But realistically, we are making very, very small amounts of maneuvers. In Fenrir, we are about a third and a bit, just under half the way there. That's taken us an entire day, which if we were to work that process across all 4 planets, it would take us around 8 days, which takes us over the threshold of this week totaled, which would mean that we're probably going to fail this major order. Now, don't get me twisted, the TCS installation progress is not the easiest, especially if you're playing on difficulties that you would generally play on. The actual process, since the spawn rate of ads has changed, has become a little bit more annoying, mainly because they're all attacking the main beacons, and with them all being little and bloody everywhere, it's made it a little harder. But irrelevant to it, we can take over this major order. We can take over the 4 planets and we can install the process for the TCS all over. So make sure you head on in to the Terminide control path and let's take out the Umlaut sector, because I'm really excited to see how this one pans out. Next up, there has been a few posts surfacing on Reddit over the last day or so stating about flying bugs. This one is a little bit mad, but you can see through this image right here stating they fly now with 9.6 thousand upvotes, and with 1.9 thousand upvotes, we managed to have a clip surface of a player that is outright going against flying bugs. This is a little bit crazy, does seem a little bit odd, but at the same time it is like actual gameplay, so I'm really confused, because we actually had a post come up from the CEO of Arrowhead, and this is where I get really confused. We've just seen gameplay of it, and I'm under no illusion people are really clever with technology and stuff like that, but we have seen the in-game files as well and seen these flying beasts. And states right here, I've heard rumours of flying bugs in Helldivers 2. I want to officially refute such preposterous claims. Everyone knows that bugs can't fly. And I'm not alone in thinking this. The Ministry of Truth agrees that this is a propaganda from bug sympathizers that want to brainwash good people. Hashtag lies. And this was backed up by the Baskinator, also known as Community and Social for Arrowhead, stating these traitors are working overtime to fill your head with lies, soldiers. I think this is a little mental. We've just watched gameplay of it. People are good with their PCs and stuff like that, but there's no way that this isn't a thing. Either that or we've got a few different options. They are in the in-game files, but they were never due to release. They never wanted to release them, but they never took them out of the in-game files. Therefore, they're never going to be making an actual appearance in the real game. And it's just a basis of when hacked lobbies come into place, they will be there. Or 2, he's bugging us out and he's playing around with words because he states here in brackets that bugs can't fly. So are they not bugs? Is this what we're getting at? Are we due to have a release for these but they're just not bugs, and he's trying to swing off the bat to stop people from talking about absolutely everything that they're doing? I actually have no idea. I want to know what your guys' opinions are in the comment section below. I want to think that if he's the Arrowhead CEO and he's stating that they're not in the game, then realistically I've kind of got to believe that they're not in the game and this is all just false information and it's not real. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. Now, before we get into the next topic at hand, we are giving away a copy of Helldivers 2, or if you've got the game, the money equivalent in super credits. That's right. If you want to get involved with it, it's really, really simple. Head down to the comment section right now and pop in a yellow heart for democracy, and that is very simply going to get you guys into the giveaway, and we can pick one of you guys, stick a comment in and get in contact with you and get you your super credits. Really simple. Let's carry on. But talking about some other stuff with regards to the game right now, as we know, we've just recently had a new patch update. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave the link down in the description, or you can check out the channel. We uploaded a video on it just yesterday going over everything that they've done. But essentially, they messed around with the spawn rates and stuff like that for ads. And now Bio Titans have slowed down, and everything has kind of made a bit of a decent coverage. There's significantly less Titans, and the highest spawns on lower enemies are a lot better. They're a lot more manageable than dealing with the actual Chargers and Titans more than anything else at all. Now that we've got like flamethrowers, mechs, turrets, mortars, there's so many different things that you guys can use to be able to knock that stuff out. But one thing that people are finding a little bit challenging right here, it states, in light of the recent patch, dev team reduces Charger and Bile Titan spawn rates, buffs other spawn rates, Bile spewers. Our time is now. Yeah, man. Yeah, these things are a nightmare. But if you guys shoot the back of them, these are a lot easier than taking out a Charger or taking out a Bile Titan. They're still a ball ache and they can kill you in one spew. But nonetheless, this is absolutely nothing in considerate with like the overall of what it was like. The game's so much better to play now, and it's a lot better and a lot easier to be able to maneuver around. And even then, if you come across Chargers now, they're a lot softer in the head, so you can now just shoot them in the head with an EAT or a recaller's rifle, and we're winning, guys. We're winning. So I don't really understand why we're losing the major order. That's just my personal opinion. Next up, though, we've got some very cool concept art right here for a suggestion of adding a paper doll to the HUD when in mechs to monitor the damage and know when to bail out. Now, this is really, really helpful because the mechs just bloody blow up as and when they want to, depending on obviously what you hit with the rocket or what it is that's being damaged or so on and so forth. So I do think having like a Mech Monitor overview on the screen would be really, really helpful. Just breaking it down, even if it was just into 5 pieces or however they wanted to lay it out so it wasn't so in-depth. It's completely up to them. But this would help tenfold when it comes to the mech and knowing when to be able to jump out to avoid that extra death for no bloody reason at all. Think with all of this tech that we've got running around inside of the game and all of this tech that we've got as Helldivers, we're calling in airstrikes with light beams. It's just unheard of. So I think that this is a very, very easy one to issue, and it's something that could really fit on the screen quite nicely. If this is something you guys want, then do let me know via the comment section below. It'd be absolutely awesome. Or if you've got some better ideas as to how this could look or anything like that, then please, again, let us know via the comment section below. But this seems to look pretty damn spot on to me, and 2,600 of you guys definitely agreed. Now, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much again for joining us, and make sure that we get in there for that major order. We need to take this out. We've got 6 days left to get in there and take this thing down. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces. And as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.